Hey guysers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy. For the rest of you, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing really good. For today's look, you guys, I have this bomb ass look I created with the aesthetic Makeupshack palette that I've been dying to create a look with for you guys. So here you have it. I also did test out a bunch of new products, you guys. I tested out a new foundation, some KKW products. For just my eyeshadow, I used all the Makeupshack brushes, so I'm super excited for you guys to see how bomb the Makeupshack products are. So make sure to continue watching if you're interested in looking at how I created this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the tutorial. For the brows, the products I will be using today are going to be this Best Brows Ever kit by Anastasia. I just picked this up. It's going to be my first time trying it. I am going to bring you guys closer just so you guys can see exactly how I do my eyebrows. And I'm only going to be doing one on camera, and then I'll be doing the other one very quick. I'm nervous because I've never done my eyebrows on camera for you guys. And it's just because honestly I don't think I'm that great at it, but a lot of people have been telling me, you know, they want to see. So this is for you guys. I'm risking it out here. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'm not that great at eyebrows. One thing I do like about eyebrows, guys, is that you can conceal them. So if you do feel like, you know, it's a little too much or a little too rough, you can always conceal. So that's how I start the top, and then I move on to the tail down here. And to the bottom. And then I just start filling it in. As you're going, you're going to see the shape of your brow, and you're going to be like, okay, well, you don't want to go too low or too high. You know the shape of your brow. Unless you're trying to get like a thicker brow, then you do that. But I usually just do the size of my own eyebrows. And then right there, I just do like light strokes. And then I just brush it. I'll usually start at the end because I want more product there. And there you have it, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal the eyebrow. I'm going to be taking my MAC concealer. It's the Studio Finish concealer that MAC has. This one's in the color NC30. I use a brush that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's a Luxie 246 Precision Crease brush. So it's for the crease, I guess, but I like to use it to clean my eyebrows. It's just a little concealer brush. You guys see it starts getting more defined as you're giving it like that clean shape. And then what I like to do is I just drag the concealer down to my lids, because I like to prep it with the same concealer for my eyeshadow. So I'll just drag it down. Alright guys, and that's usually how I clean the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go off camera just to do the other eyebrow. But that's basically how I do my eyebrows, you guys. This is the before and this is the after. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. The brows are done. Now we're going to go ahead and just move on to the eyeshadow. I'm super excited to try this eyeshadow out. It's the Aesthetic palette by the Makeupshack, and it looks like this. Of course, I already swatched a bit of the colors to see what I was going to fuck with. Oh my god, I scratched it. But guys, this palette is honestly super worth it. I believe it's about $14.99 if I'm not wrong. I'll link it down below anyway. But oh my god, look at these colors, you guys. I just can't get over them. Like, they're just so nice. So for this look, of course, I am going to be using all the Makeupshack brushes for my eyes. I don't really have any of the face brushes, but I'm going to go pick some up this weekend, so I'm excited for that. Now, these are all the brushes I'm going to be using, and they are all from the Makeupshack. So the first brush I'm going to be taking is the Makeupshack T43. And it's a big all over the eye brush. I love their brushes. They're really, really good. And the first color I'm going to be taking is this one right here. And we're going to take that one all over the eye. Now, basically what we're doing with that color is just setting the concealer. It's a really light transition color. We just want to make sure to set them a little with this right here. Okay, there you have it for the first color. Now the next brush I'm going to be taking is the Makeupshack T11, and it's also a blending brush. I got this one when I first started purchasing the Makeupshack products, so you can't really see where it says the Makeupshack, but it's on here. I'm going to be taking this color right here. So you just want to take this one right on the crease. Oh, and then, I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you guys I had a really funny story with this palette. So what happened was that one day I told my sister, hey, let's go to the Makeupshack, and she was like, yeah, let's go, whatever. So I was gonna go pick this palette up. That was like, you know, my main thing that I was gonna go get. And I swatched it, whatever, and we're walking around, and then as we're walking around, I tell the girl, like, hey, I was like, do you guys have any more of these palettes out in, on the floor? And she actually told me that they didn't. I was like, no way. I was like, that's what I came for, you know. I was so bummed, but my sister had already grabbed one to give to me on Christmas. So a little backstory to it. Stiiizy's always come through, guys. They're my fave. Now we're gonna grab another Makeupshack brush, and it is the T12. Looks like this, and it's just a smaller smaller pointed like blender. And the color I'm gonna be taking is gonna be this one right here, and that we're just gonna take on the outer corners just to deepen out the eye. Oh, I love this brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. And we're going to take it just a little on the lid. Again, I'm going to be cutting the lid with concealer, so don't focus too much on the inner part of the lid. How cute is my cup? I'm going to be using this MAC concealer. This one's in the color NW20. And this one I'm going to use to cut my lid. Shoot, a este se le borró el number, guys. But it's also a Makeupshack brush. It's just a flat brush, the ones you use like to pack on color or glitter. But basically it is a Makeupshack brush as well. It's also one of the older ones. And we're going to take it with the concealer. Okay, guys, and that's halfway. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, because with the other side of the brush I'm going to be packing on the glitter. So we're just going to cut it halfway. I don't know why with this eye I don't struggle at all. Watch me jinx myself. No, Luxie, there you go. Okay, guys, and I already went ahead and cut half of the lid on both sides. Now with the same brush, with the flat brush from the Makeupshack, I'm going to be taking the glitter called Wabi Sabi, which is this first one right here. We're gonna go ahead and dig into it. Ooh, this is so nice. Wow, this color is just amazing. Oh my god, I love it. I'm gonna go back in with the last brush I used, the T12. And I'm just gonna go back into this color, the darker color. And we're just gonna deepen out the outer corners one more time. For today's liner, I am super excited to try this out. It's gonna be the Araceli liquid liner. And you guys know that the liners I mostly fuck with are these type. And I've always told you guys that's how I learned how to do my winged liner. And honestly, it's what I'm gonna keep using for a long time unless I find something better. But for now, these types of liners are what does it for me. It's super dark. That's something I like. Sometimes there's some that look ashy, but this one's very dark. The bristles don't move that much. I like that too. There's some that are looser from the tip, and when they're super loose, it will make your eyeliner smudge, but this one's super steady, like super steady, so I give that a plus. So I'm so glad that I received this. This liner is a yes, Amy approved. It is super bomb. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the lashes. For today's lashes, I will be using the Makeupshack lashes in the style Dubai. These are one of my favorite Makeupshack lashes. Every time I go, I have to pick up at least 1 or 2 pairs of Dubai because they are so nice. Let me show you guys. This is what they look like. So bomb. Oh, I love these lashes. I am going to be applying these lashes, guys, with the Makeupshack glue as well. This is like the best fucking glue ever. It's the only glue I use right now for my lashes. If it's not this one, guys, it's the Duo that has a brush on adhesive as well. And I'm just going to be using my Fifilashes lash applicator. Make sure to use my code Amy if you guys are going to shop any Fifilashes at all to save some money. Let me go ahead and put my lashes on and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and I already applied my lashes and some mascara. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. We're going to be cleaning the eyebrows. But first I do want to prep my forehead. So I'm going to be taking this Prolux mattifying primer. I am almost out of it. I really like this primer. It was only $6.99 at the makeup stop. I will link their information down below as well. And it is really good. It is really good and it's super affordable. So what I do is I just take some of my fingers and I apply it to all of my forehead. I do have more of like oily skin, so this is a mattifying primer. Of course, it's gonna make everything matte and it's just so good. I'm gonna go back in with my concealer from MAC and that little brush I used to clean the bottom of my brows as well. Basically what I like to do is carve out the top of my eyebrows first. And don't worry, I mean, you blend this out anyway. So what I like to focus mainly on is just making sure my eyebrow has a good clean shape. And that's how I clean up my brows. Now I'm gonna move on to my other eyebrow really quick. That's exactly how I clean my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of my skin with the same primer. Primers have a lot to do with how your skin looks under all your foundation. Me, if I don't prime, guys, my skin will not look good. Let me tell you guys. It's all about the primer too. And of course, the foundation you use. For today's foundation, I'm going to be trying out something different. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of the Hourglass foundation stick. I've heard really good things about it. And I also heard that it's full coverage. If you guys know me, I'm a full coverage whore. I fucks with full coverage foundations. It's my first time trying it out. I just purchased it the other day. They matched me there, but if it looks a little off, guys, it wasn't me this time, so I will go return it if I do see that I need a different color. And this is what the packaging looks like. I'm gonna do lines down like this, 3 on each, 2 right here, 1 right here, 1 down my nose, and then a couple on my forehead. And then the sponge I'm going to be using for my foundation, guys, is the Makeupshack sponge, which is my favorite sponge. You guys know I use this sponge literally all the time. So far, so good. Okay. It's definitely on the full coverage side. I don't know. I'm seeing it a little pale. I am super excited to try this out. This is what I'm going to be concealing with and bronzing. And finally, I'm going to be trying out the KKW contour sticks. So this is a medium highlighter and this is the medium contour. So I'm actually seeing that my foundation's setting a little and it's looking a little more my color. So maybe that's what it needed. But let's go ahead and highlight the face first. And I'm just going to be highlighting where I usually do concealer. So it's a little similar to the color of foundation I'm using. It is a medium. Now I'm going to take the medium contour. And then over here. Usually where I warm the face up. And there you go. Now with the same sponge, you guys, what I'm gonna do is blend everything. It's super duper easy to blend. I see a lot of people do it with brushes. I was gonna do it with a brush until I noticed I was using a ¿cómo se llama? A foundation stick, and if you use brushes on foundation sticks, you will make a mess. So I was like, nope, I'm just gonna have to use a sponge. And I was a bit scared, but it's going pretty good actually. I do feel a little dry, but I think that's because of the primer with the combo of the foundation. It's a good primer, and I think the foundation is good too. It's just that it's a bit light for me. But it's just that the foundation is more on the matte side. That's for sure. So I just think for that foundation, more of like a dewy primer would be good. With the same sponge, I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending. Oh my god, I feel like a fucking Kardashian right now. I'm dead ass. Oh my god, like, bitch. Okay. Dang, no wonder those bitches look snatched all the time. I am going to be setting my face. So I went to the store the other day, and I've heard a couple of people rave about the Chanel translucent powder. So I got a sample of it because I want to see how it reacts to my face just before I purchase it, because it is a really expensive powder. It's the most I'm going to be paying for a powder. So I wanted to make sure, you know, it works with me. It's not too flaky, not too cakey. I don't get a lot of flashback. So I got a sample of it. I'm going to be taking my favorite powder of all times. I love this collection. It was so dope. I'm so glad I got my hands on it. I'm just going to go ahead and take my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. Now guys, I am going to be smoking out the bottom lash line. A este también se le borró the little thing, but it looks like this. It's a little pointed brush. And I'm going to be taking this color right here, the darker color we used, and I'm going to be smoking the bottom lash line out. I'm going to be taking this KKW Beauty cream lipstick in the color Nude 5. And I already tried this lipstick once. It is so bomb. I cannot wait to pick more of these up because her products they're pricey, but they're really good. Like, everything I've used so far I really liked. And this is what the lipstick looks like. It is so cute. The packaging is amazing. I am not going to use any liner because I want to show you guys how bomb this lipstick is without even using a liner. So you know what her makeup reminds me of? Like messing with my mom and my grandma's makeup. It smells like señora makeup. Is it because she's a señora? I don't know. But it really smells like señora makeup, bullshit aside. Okay, so there you have the lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and change and come back to put on the highlighter, set my face, and fix my hair up. I'll be right back. So I am back. I went ahead and applied my lipstick. I went ahead and changed. Now for the last steps, I am going to go ahead and set my face with this Matte Fix Plus by MAC. And I'm just going to be spraying it all over my face. This one I don't recommend you guys apply directly. Spray it up into the air and just put your face into it because it is a matte spray, so it will leave little white spots if you do it directly. And the last step before finishing up this look will be adding highlight. As you guys can see, I kept it pretty matte up until now. You guys can leave it matte, or if you guys want some more like of a highlight effect, you guys can add highlight. I'm going to be taking this Kyliecosmetics Highlight in Ice Me Out. And it looks like this. And the brush I'm going to be using today is going to be this Morphe M438. And I'm just going to apply highlight where you guys already know. Oh my god. That was a lot. So if there's one thing, you guys, is that her highlights are really, really pigmented. So I should have known not to do that. But it's too late, so now let's just make it extra as fuck. Whoa. And there you have it. the finished look. If you guys like this look, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I will be posting a new giveaway at 400 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. I will also be linking all my social media down below, you guys. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat. And I do have Facebook as well, so fuck it. Go ahead and add me there as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.